Hello everyone, Exelbirth here, and I am going to do the Agrarian Skies Challenge map. It looks like a very fun, hardcore experience, and I don't really do very much hardcore stuff in Minecraft, and this one I thought was interesting enough that I should give it a go. And I chose the Home Sweet Home map, which should be slightly easier, because it gives you a little bit of shelter straight away. Anyway, let's take a look at this book.
It has been a horrible 10 years. Code wizards meddled in the balance of nature and released hordes of monsters from other dimensions on an unsuspecting world. Not satisfied with just destroying the human life, the monsters rampaged across the world, eating everything they could find and leaving nothing in their wake but empty void. The great mage trio Dusk, Vizwi, and Scott approached you with an offer. They had just enough power to protect your home and a small amount of land from the final devastation. In return for their protection, you agreed to collect the materials and resources the creators would need to remake the world once the hordes retreated back to the Hell Realms. The great trio cast their spell to protect you, while the magician way of flowing time forced the evil armies into submission and ordered them back to their dimensions. Upon waking up, you find that the creators,
Yeah, I'm not gonna let that keep going. Pretty cool having a quest book that actually has some audio to it. But here we see that there's a list of quests to do. There's 129 quests in total. I have 10 unlocked and 10 that I can complete. See, learning to skyblock, this is all the basic stuff. Go with the flow, it's got something to do with fluids. Hoarding, I'm guessing is storage. Bragging rights. Pointless quests. Awesome, I love that. There's only 7 though, which is kind of sad. I would hope that there'd be more pointless quests. Okay, so learning to skyblock. Using the book. This book is a new invention from VSWE, Scott Wares, and Lord Dusk. You may be wondering how to use this book. Okay, so multiple ways to submit quests. I get these as a reward if I give it 1 oak plank. Okay, and oh dear, it's already dark. Aha, we have trees and bone meal. Okay, so I will... Huh. I don't hear any rain noise. It's very weird. I guess it's time to bone meal a tree, get some wood. Oh wait, it requires oak planks, doesn't it? Yeah, about that. I have birch now. I guess I'll just punch down the birch tree and hope we get a birch sapling, and then I won't have to worry about my tree not having existence. My initial instinct is to go for the birch trees because they don't grow crazy and wild like the oak trees do. And I guess I'll start getting some basic equipment then. Now I think that this has the mod where you can't actually make any of the basic tools out of wood. And it's dark out. Well, my video settings are off. There we go. I prefer bright. Not because I'm worried about things being in the dark, but because it's a lot easier to see and makes for a better video. I suppose if there was a Minecraft horror map, I would leave it dark all the time. Please give me a sapling. I don't want to lose my birch already. You're not going to give me a sapling, are you? Well, I'll set up... Oh. Right, that probably isn't going to help. get a couple chests made then. Or, yeah, just one chest right now. One is good. It can go right there. Come on, one birch sapling, please. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. Okay, oak wood. I'm surprised I didn't get any saplings at all from that. Okay, I have oak wood. I can now claim my reward, which is an apple and a pick. I don't think a pick's going to help me very much here. Right, that moves to the next area, Librarian. A task where the player has to craft a specific item. During the course of playing, you are going to end up with a lot of books that guide you through the mods and the map, rather than keep them in a separate inventory slot, so you can combine them into a book binder. Any book in a book binder can be accessed by right-clicking it from inside the bookbinder GUI. Okay, that's pretty cool. So how do you make a bookbinder? Bookbinder. Paper and string. I can't have that yet. Okay, so that quest is going to have to wait. Manual completion. This is a consume task. Use manual submit button to turn in one wood plank. Okay, so it took the wood plank out of the stack, and I can now claim my reward, which is Quest Delivery System for Hardcore Questing Mode. Final way of turning in quests is the Quest Delivery System. Use the hopper to submit a plank through the QDS, then click the second task that pops up to the left, no help given, and give the hopper back using manual submit. Okay. So we have a hopper in here. Okay, why did it take it out of my inventory if it's a man? I don't get it. I'll take the hopper back though, because it said to. No help given, manual submit. See, it took it out of my inventory and now I don't have a hopper. It's very weird. Why would it have me put in a wood plank if it just takes the wood planks from my inventory instead of from this? You can't get it back. Oh, I was supposed to bind it, but that didn't work for whatever reason. Zoom to gain an extra life. Okay. So there's a certain life limit, and if you die and are out of lives, I guess you are done. And a rewards bag. Okay, but not great reward. I got a spiked sword. It's a sword made of paper. Great. So I can't repair it. But I got a sword, so I'm not defenseless. I guess. Okay, let's look at the next quest then. Apparently, I am the one that screwed up, not the book. But why do you have a manual submit button then? Is that for, like, in case you break the QDS? Maybe? I don't know. In the beginnings. So, we need to make all the basics for Tinker's Construct, an oak barrel, and a crook. Place 3 barrels outside where rain can fall into them. Place 2 under cover to create a composting area. Once you have 8 spare saplings, place them in a barrel to compost into dirt. Okay, Sounds good. I guess I just go and get more wood. And I'll leave that last one for now. I want to see this crook. Okay. I figured it was probably just sticks. I've played Minecraft enough to kind of get an idea what a recipe might be. If this didn't work, I probably would have done a stick here. Like, sticks up in a diagonal and then two over here. You know you play Minecraft too much when you can just guess at a recipe and get it right. So what is the crook used for? Let's see. Well, they won't tell you to make a crook unless it was important. Well, given that I have water, and I can't right-click with it, and that just hits blocks. So given that I pretty much have nothing but these stained clay, trees and leaves, that's no different than hitting with a fist. Okay, I think I found what it's used for. Look, an apple. Sapling! This definitely must be the way that you use the crook. It just tears through leaves, and it's gotta be intentional. At the very least, I got a single sapling out of this, so... And an apple. Oh, 2 saplings. Lovely. 3 saplings. Delightful. This is going to be a game where you have to be patient quite a bit. It's starting to look like. I can almost get it. But I think I will just let it be. Is that left over from the birch? Oh, whatever it is, it's gone now. Okie dokie. So... I need to get 8 extra saplings, I guess. Oh wait, I should actually make barrels while it's raining, because it's what it said to do. Let's see, you can get it out of any kind of wood and stone. Slab and 6 planks. Well, there's 2. So that's a start. Put you here and here. It says I should have 5 barrels total. I think that's probably a good idea. I do have a source of water somewhere up there. I haven't actually explored anything yet, so that'll be fun. There we go. We're getting tons of saplings now. Ooh, and more apples. Yep, this has the Hunger Overhaul mod. Great. That means food is going to be a major problem. Look at that, they're filling up the water. That's cool. Very, very slowly. And we do have water up here. And we also have road and more fancy redstone brick. Okay, so it said to set up 2 barrels under cover. This is the only cover I really have, so gonna have a compost area in my house. Isn't compost like kind of pungent smelling? So that means my house is gonna be pungent smelling. So how do we go about getting stone then? Because there's got to be a way to do it if all we get to start out with is water and wood. It's got to mean that there's some way to get stone. Ew. Silkworm. Interesting. It's from the same mod that's got these barrels, so... I guess that's a good thing? I will be back in a moment. And I'm back. Sorry about taking off for a little bit there. Just had to take a quick bathroom break, and I decided I might as well just gather up some more wood and saplings while I'm not recording to kind of speed this video along a bit. This is definitely going to be a series where I have to do a lot of stuff off camera. Mainly resource gathering. Come on, give me more apples. There we go, there's an apple. There's another apple. So I have several bits of sapling, plenty of wood now, and the rain has stopped. Wonderful. Alright, so the book said to put saplings into here. Look at that. It's kind of cool. And I guess I just have to wait. And let's see, what else did I need for this quest? Yeah, I actually closed the game for a little bit and then reopened it while I was gone, and it updated during that time. So, yeah, things are different now, slightly. Let's see. Crafting station, that's right, I should have actually made my crafting table that. Part builder, tool station, stencil table. Let's see, had a tinker's construct. Tool station was made with crafting table and blank pattern. Oh, there's another recipe for it. Okay, that's convenient. Need a log and a plank. Strange how I don't need the chest in this list. Well, let's take this. And I'll need another one. Like that. We need one more pattern. And I think that's everything I needed. Yeah, there we go. So now I get to pick a reward. Let's see. A frying pan would be nice, but there's no meat for me to cook, so I guess I'll take the axe so I can chop down trees better. I still love that noise. So let's see, next thing on the list is string. Unlocks one quest elsewhere. Ah, then we can get some seeds. Why would I take cotton seeds? I'll go with carrots, I think. Maybe wheat would be better. Let's see, smooth as silk. String is the gateway to all resources. Fishing rods will provide food. Sieves are used to sift dirt, gravel, sand, and dust to obtain stone, ores, and other resources. So there's how you get stone. And ores as well. That's kind of cool. To get string, you'll need to break leaves with your crook until you receive a silkworm. Ah, I have one. Right-click a leaf block on a newly grown tree with a silkworm. Walk away. When all the leaves on the tree have turned white, break them with a crook to get string and more silkworms. When you have extra silkworms, you can cook them for food. Okay. Sounds kind of gross. Ah, dirt. And since I have this reward bag, let's take a look at what's in here. Golden Nixon! What? I have a golden crook, I guess. Okay. Kind of random. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Let's see, let's put things we don't need in here. This pickaxe is not particularly useful at the moment. Let's see, stencil table can go here. Part builder, tool station. There we go. And it's nice that there's no mobs spawning right now. Yeah, this is a nice looking house. So let's place the tree right here. I am going to need so many apples. Okay, so this is the tree we're going to get the silk from. Ah, change colors. Infested leaves. You know what would be kind of cool? Is if there was a particle effect inside here that made it look like silkworms were crawling around. So I think the first thing I'm going to have to do is make a tree farm. Let's see, is there any other quest I can start right now? Let's see, for the hoarding, let's open that up. Storage wars. Chests quickly become cluttered and overflowing. You can choose between 3 different reward bags. What are these barrels made out of? That's actually a very easy recipe. I can make a barrel no problem. I think I'll make one. Although, let's see. It also requires an upgrade. That requires pistons, so we are very far away from actually being able to do this quest. But I can make barrels no problem. So I think I will do that for fun. No, that's right. You can access the chest from here. And I have a slab. I think that's all I need. Okay, so I have a barrel now. Structural level 0, upgrade slots 0, 0, 64 stacks max. So I can put stacks of stuff in there. I guess that'll be useful if I start getting more saplings I'm currently processing, or something like that. Okay. Go with the flow, that's evolving liquids. I cannot make any of those. Bragging rights. What do we have in here? Thermal expansion. You adore King Lemming and Team COFH and just have to have one of every machine. And you get a green heart canister for it. That's a pretty impressive thing to get. And a sign. Oh, a sign saying Thermal Fanboy. Funny. Vanilla Lover. Craft one of all these extra items from vanilla. Ooh, rails would be kind of fun to have. I would say rails are useless. Beacons definitely aren't useless. Dispenser? Oh no, it's a dropper. Well, that could be useful depending on what you have in it. And daylight sensors, they're also fairly useful. Applied energistics. This is going to be something that's very far in the future. Mine Factory Reloaded. I have to say, I am a fan of Mine Factory Reloaded. All these really difficult ones seem to give you an extra green heart. Interior decorator. Food. I like food. Bees. Uh, a task where the player can hand in items or fluids. One can also use this quest delivery system. I think this is one that's going to have to use the quest delivery system. 100,000 forest drones. Are you serious? Blood magic. Kill 4 withers to complete this quest. Wow. That... it's a lot. Okay, so if I'm going to get started on a tree farm, I'm going to want to use these slabs. Put that in there just to keep it safe. And I think it's still that mobs will only spawn on full blocks, right? Okay, so yeah, these are slabs. I think it's still in this version of Minecraft that mobs can only spawn on the top level of a block, not on the middle level, like if they were on a slab. Yeah, I wonder if I should use that water elevator at all to place blocks underneath and expand below. Might be something to consider doing. So I think that I'm going to be done with this episode pretty soon here. We've been going on for a while. Actually, I want to take the slab out because I'm going to put a dirt block here. That doesn't look very safe for me to do, honestly, but I will go with it. And I want to have it every third, so spread out like that. And of course, since the trees can expand a couple blocks this way, we're going to need to have more slabs over here. And some over here. It's like a little dock, but for trees. And when I start getting enough trees to actually make this entire thing useful, that will be wonderful. There we go. So, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you guys look forward to seeing more of this series. I'm going to keep on working on expanding my island off camera, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care, guys, and goodbye. Nom, 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 nom.